Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty serious show for you guys today that we definitely want you guys to stick around for. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, today, I want to talk about Russell Westbrook. It's still on my chest. I'm still thinking about this thing. You know, I really am not a fan of how some people in the media have found a way to demonize Westbrook and really tarnish his legacy to some degree. To me, the thing that these guys have done has really had a negative impact on Russell Westbrook's legacy. If I believe it's taken a chunk out of it. Give you guys an example of what I'm talking about. Yesterday, we published a poll on the channel asking people, wasn't Russell Westbrook already a Hall of Famer before he joined the Lakers? Would you believe that out of the 6,000 people that have voted, 11% said no? 11% of these people said no, he was not. That goes to show you the level of damage the last 2 years have had on Russell Westbrook's legacy. And probably the most critical show of Russell Westbrook has been Undisputed with Skip and Shannon. These guys have totally ruined this guy's reputation with their excessive criticism. But here's the irony. If you guys remember, 2 years ago when the Lakers initially acquired Russell Westbrook, they talked about it on Undisputed. And at the time, they asked them, in this case the panel, to weigh in and give their thoughts on the Lakers signing Russell Westbrook. And would you believe that Shannon Sharpe at the time said, although he doesn't see it as a natural fit, he does believe that the Lakers got better with Russell Westbrook. So for those of you who may not believe me, what we want to do is we want to play these comments for you, and then we're going to come back and react to it. Take a listen to that there.
Shannon, are the Lakers better or worse than they were last season?
Yeah,
what do you
Shannon.
got?
Skip, I believe they're better. I don't think it's a natural fit between Russ, Bron, and AD. But what Brooklyn showed is that if guys are willing to sacrifice, it's not a natural fit between James Harden and Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant will fit any system in any era, anytime.
Thank you.
He's different. Set him aside. Russ and Bron both like to have the ball in their hands. Russ is not an outside shooter. Bron likes to have, and what they've done is the supporting role, the role players are all shooters. Malik Monk, Wayne Ellington, Kendrick Nunn, Melo Bazemore, all those guys shoot really well.
Agreed.
When he was at best, the 4 years he was in Miami, shooters, Battier, Ray Allen, Mike Miller, he had guys that can knock down the three.
He did.
This is not a natural fit, but I think the thing is with Russ, for the last 5 years, Skip, he's had a triple-double. He's accomplished everything he possibly can individually. The only thing that's missing from his resume is what? A championship. He has a gold medal. He has an MVP. He has a All-Star Game MVP. Now, this is his best chance to get a championship. He's playing with two guys that has championship pedigree. LeBron James goes without saying. Anthony Davis, I believe he's due for a bounce-back season because he heard all the chirping. Can't stay healthy. And a lot of that is warranted. Can't deny the fact. But even before he had gotten hurt, Skip, he was not playing like he played his first year in L.A. So this is not a natural fit. But I believe, Skip, when you get three guys like this with these dynamic personalities, you got to have a conversation. Okay, guys, look, what are we trying to do here? Russ, how important are those triple-doubles? LeBron, how important is it to you to average 25, 26 points a game? AD, how important is it to you? Because we're going to have to sacrifice something in order for this to work. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is a championship. And I believe for them to get on the phone and make this happen, because Skip, you're not bringing in a guy like that without those two guys' blessings. That ain't happening. You know that. I know that.
True.
So since he's there, I believe everybody, just like when LeBron went to Miami, D-Wade, Chris Bosh says, okay, guys, we'll sacrifice. It will work because I believe they want it to work. It's not a natural fit. This is not a natural selection, as they say, Skip, but I believe it's going to work. Skip, look, a lot of the guys that they got rid of, Skip, they were underperforming. Dennis Schroeder wanted to prove that he was the guy.
We're sure he's gone? I don't know what's happened to him.
Well, he ain't coming
he's
back.
Still in purgatory, I think.
The guy turned down 4 years for $84 million. He's going to be lucky to get, what, $7-8 million a year.
Yep.
He overplayed his hand. KCP, for whatever happened, for whatever reason, he just couldn't consistently knock down the shots. These guys, now the only thing that concerns me, Skip, and we know what happens. We've seen guys beat other places and knock down 40, 42, 43% of their threes and get with LeBron and can't throw the ball in the ocean.
Yep.
Now, they're never going to be more wide open than playing with these three guys.
Yep.
The question is, I don't have any questions about Melo because Melo's been the guy on two different teams. He was the guy in Denver. He was the guy in New York. So he knows what it's like to play up under pressure. But these other guys, they don't know what it's like to play.
So you heard what he had to say. Now, some people say, but why are you bringing this? I'm bringing this up because some of these jokers out there are still finding ways to poo-poo on this guy's legacy. And if they're still finding ways to do it, I'm going to keep reminding some people out there that a lot of these guys are flat out hypocrites. Let me tell you why it has absolutely nothing or had absolutely nothing to do with sacrifice. The fact of the matter is, whenever you have a team of great players, it's already implied that they have to sacrifice. You literally already know this because there's only one ball and you can only have so many shots. So we already understood this. So there was nothing groundbreaking or innovative about that. That was already implied. It had nothing to do with that. The issues that the Lakers had with Westbrook are the following. Number one, Russell Westbrook and LeBron James were a very bad fit because they played a similar style of basketball. LeBron James fans will tell you this for free if they understood this. If you go look at the three-point shooting percentage right now, I think this year Russell Westbrook is shooting 30.1. LeBron is shooting 30.6. LeBron is a slightly better mid-range shooter and a better field goal shooter, has a better field goal shooting percentage attacking the basket because he's 6'9". Russell Westbrook is 6'3". So obviously his size advantage will work in his favor. But when it comes to rebounding the basketball, Russell Westbrook can rebound at the same level of LeBron James, and he can assist the ball at the same level. Both of these guys have averaged over 3 turnovers a game in their careers before, so they play a very similar style. They both pound the air out of the ball, and they need shooters. So when you put these two guys together, there's a conflict of interest from an X and O standpoint. That was the first issue. Had nothing to do with sacrifice. The second issue was the Lakers had absolutely zero interest in playing defense. The only reason that the Lakers defense, if you honestly believe that the Lakers defense improved because they got rid of Russell Westbrook, then I got to tell you, you're a fool. And it means that you're a basketball neophyte. You know nothing about what the hell you're talking about. The advanced stats will show you that some of the Clippers lineups with Russell Westbrook in them actually have some of the best defense in the NBA. The fact of the matter is the Lakers got more defensive-minded players. And therefore they're playing better defense. How can the subtraction of one player affect the defensive rating of an entire team to that degree? Had nothing to do with that. That's number one. Number two, if you listen to all of the scrutiny and the criticism that came after Russell Westbrook was no longer a Laker, some people were making it seem like they were wondering if Russell Westbrook should still be in the league. And I'm going to bring it up now. Skip Bayless was the person that said, I'm going to bring it up again. He was the same person that said Patrick Beverley is a better basketball player than Russell Westbrook. That's what he said. That's your journalistic ethics for you. That's what he said. That he's a better player than Patrick Beverley. No disrespect to Patrick Beverley. Russell Westbrook is going to the Hall of Fame. If you call up if Patrick Beverley, you ask him on the show, who's a better player? If he's being honest, he's going to say, but bruh, duh. It's obviously Russell Westbrook. You said, well, no, it's self-confidence. So they're going to ask Patrick Beverley if he better than Michael Jordan. He going to say, I'm better than Michael Jordan too? Man, please stop. This is what they were doing. Then you turn around, the guy that they absolutely trashed, you put him on the Clippers, and now everyone is confused. Well, what is going on? Why is he playing so well? The last game he had was an impeccable game. Oh, that's an abomination. Well, you see, but now this is what Russ can do when he has a team. It's like, what are we doing here in sports media? The reason Russell Westbrook is flourishing with the Clippers is because the Clippers have better players that can shoot. This is not rocket science. We're not analyzing extraterrestrial beings here. It's just basketball. And he's playing better because he has guys that can actually shoot. The same way LeBron James flourishes when he plays with guys that can space the floor. It had nothing to do with sacrifice. Because all great players, whenever they come on the same team, they always sacrifice for one another. And I'm going to just keep bringing it up. The more they continue to find slick ways to take shots at them, the more I'm going to keep talking about it. If you want me to stop, tell them to stop. If they don't stop, I'm not stopping. It's a free world, and I'm going to say what I think. These are my thoughts. Whatever y'all think, leave your thoughts in the comment section. We catch you on the next show.